Hello friends, today we are going to see an example called as reinforcement learning based computer networks. Generally we wanted to see reinforcement learning on TCP protocol congestion control. So generally we know that TCP protocol handles good congestion control. So in this case, how reinforcement learning can able to handle the congestion better. So for that we have two protocol called as TCP RL, which is TCP reinforcement learning, and TCP RL time based. So based on time, how the TCP RL handle it. These are the two protocols. Apart from that, there will be around 13 TCP general protocols which can be compared against the reinforcement learning protocols. So the first part will be I will explain you what is the reinforcement learning, and the second part will be I will run the example, and the third part will be how to install the NS3 GIM software, that we how it can be done. So today now in this session we are going to see one software called as NS3 GIM. Okay, so which is based on reinforcement learning. Okay, so first I will explain you what is this actually. This reinforcement learning will do is, so let's say I have one state diagram 0, I have another state diagram, another state 1. Okay, so between these two states, so what I do is I have one thing here, I have one state transition here, then I have another state transition here, I have another state transition here. Okay, so going from 0 to 1, I have action 1, and I have another thing, action 2. Action 2. Similarly, coming back here, from here I have action 1, here I have action 2. Okay, and similarly, being in 1 also, I'll have one action. Okay, so here it is, I have an action here generally. So now what happens here is between 0 to 1, there are actions called as AI. Okay, then we have reward RI. So RI is reward. For every successful transition, we will have a reward. So that means for action number 1, so let's say if we say the action number 1 is, let's say reward is 0.7, means when action number 2, the reward will be 0.3. Okay, so that's a total probability of 1.0. So if we take probability as one of a solution to solve it. Okay, so this will be my reward here. So this I called as a immediate reward. Immediate reward. Okay, so we have A is action, set of actions, that is AA, and RI is this, and I have the PA is the probability. Okay, so we have these things, PA and probability. So now I'll take one tuple. One tuple called as HL, VI, RI, and TI. So I'm just wanted to have a tuple. So H and L means, so I have two actions. So let's say H for high, L for low. Okay, so PA is the probability that we already have seen. RI is the immediate reward, which is here seen, and TA is the transition time. Okay, so this is one tuple. Okay, so now for these two states 0 to 1, so in these two states 0 to 1, what I have given is every state to every state there are two lines goes, one line with the H, another line with the L. Okay, so now what I do is I'll go this line with the L, 0.7, the reward is successful, then I'll get a reward of let's say 32, and the transition time of 3. This is one thing. And in this case, it is h comma 0.3 comma it is 16 comma transition time is, let's say it is 5. Okay. Now this way I can able to say A1, A2, and between 1 to 0 what is happening, and between 0 to 1 what is happening. And again this also have two things. And this also have two things. One with low power, another with high. So in case if it is, this is with H, this is with L, and this is with H, and this is with L, and this with H, and this with L. Okay. So usually for this state diagram, if we compute, if we make the system to run, okay, now we will be doing one calculation. We'll be doing one calculation called as Q factor or Q learning. Q factor or Q learning. That will also compute average reward. Average reward. So how we go about this? We go about like this 0.7, 0.3, 0.8, 0.2. This is one matrix. Let's say the reward matrix of reward I of L. Reward I of H will be, it will be like this 0.3, 0.7, then 0.2, 0.8. Similarly, we'll compute for this RIH. Similarly, we can write for TIH, then TIL, we will be writing. Then we will be computing the reward and this matrix, and probability also, PI also will be doing. So reward, sorry, this is P. This is not R, this is P, probability. And reward will be, I can have a reward function. Let's say, for example, reward RI of H will be, I can say 32, 12, 16, minus 8. So we can have negative reward also sometimes, we have a positive reward also sometimes. 16, 12, 8, comma, minus 4, or minus 8, minus 4. This also, this reward. So based on this calculation, we can able to solve this using reinforcement learning. So this kind of research is called as semi-Markov decision problems. This is one kind of a reinforcement learning. Okay. Just wait, I'll just extend the page. So these problems are called as SMDP. So SMDP means semi-Markov decision problems. Semi-Markov decision problems. So this is one Markov model problems that we have. To solve this, we have different techniques. One is iterations, repeated iterations. This is first technique, repeated iterations. If more the number of states, it will be more number of operations. So which is not TDI, which is not suitable. And next thing is dynamic programming. So dynamic program is kind of an approach which gives good results, but it solves the problem of problem decomposition into smaller problems, finding the solutions so in the smaller way, and then integrate everything together. This is third one is a reinforcement learning, RL. So this is what the reinforcement learning we use it. So what here happens is we have a reward. Sorry, I will write it. Reward. Then we have discount, and we have penalty. So reward means for every state transition, you get one reward. That is reward. Discount means the reward, whatever we get after one instant of time, that reward won't be holding the same value. Okay. So let's say today, if you are having 100 rupees, okay. Next month is the same 100 rupees, won't be 100 rupees. Though if you keep it 100 rupees, the value of that will be rupees 85 only. So the money lost its discount of 15%. That means you will be having 100 rupees only. But today, whatever you purchase for 100 rupees, the next month you cannot purchase that. You need to spend it more. So it is something like this. The cost of 100 rupees will become 85 in the next month. So that is called as a discount. Okay. Penalty means, suppose if a state transition, I am planning to go for a state transition. If it does not occur, then I will have a penalty. So penalty usually in the negative, and a reward in the positive, discount in the percentage. Okay. So this is what usually in reinforcement learning, this is how the way it works. But reinforcement learning generally in the sense that it doesn't need any data set. So generally in machine learning, deep learning, we have for the many problems, we need to have data sets. Okay. Okay. So generally, ML and DL needs data set. But RL does not need any data set, because RL will just, if you make the system to run, the system identify itself what is in and around happening. Then afterwards, the system learns itself and try to optimize it. So it is based on one factor called as Q learning. Q factor, general Q learning. So higher the Q, better is the system. So when you get the higher Q value, that indicates the system is performing well. So lower Q will degrade the performance. So that means the Q learning. So our the purpose of RL algorithm is to create an objective function in such a way that the value of Q should be always higher. Okay. Now we will go into the tool. What the tool we have it. So this is the theoretical. Anyway, I'm not going deeper into the reinforcement learning model, but just I'll tell you what are the different methods in which we can able to use RL for our research work. So now today I will be telling you one example on how we use the Open Gym. So the name of the tool is NS3 Gym, which is based on software called as Open Gym. Open Gym. This is the name of the software. So in the next part, we will be discussing about this Open Gym software for Network Simulator 3. So thanks for watching. Thank you.